When setting up your advertising on Google AdWords, having a clear understanding of your keyword research is going to be very important. The trick with Google AdWords is to be as detailed as possible. The more keywords and the more you try to encompass with a single campaign really distracts and dilutes your attempt to focus on a narrow area. Your ability to manage your campaign and to manage your budget is much more effective when you are using a small target to reach a small group of people. An example of this is we're going to develop an ad group. The ad group is going to be based on our hiking keywords, and we're going to focus specifically on Northern California. We're doing this because in our keyword research, we saw specifically that there were differences between Northern and California keywords, and so what I would recommend is setting up a campaign specifically for targeting Southern California hiking and setting up another campaign specifically targeting Northern California hiking. The main reason is that we saw that both sets of keywords and both ideas run on a different trend line and will require different budget amounts. And so it's easier to manage these separately than all together in the same campaign. And so we're going to create an ad group for Northern hiking. The headline, we have 25 characters with which to explain exactly where we are focusing on. And I'm going to just use the general California hiking tours. Unfortunately, because Northern takes up so much space and California is a long term, just by putting California hiking tours, we only have 2 spaces available, and so that's what we're going to do. How we can get around this is by using Northern California in the first description line. We have 35 characters, and so we can say we're going to hike Northern California trails. That gives us plenty of space. Our next description line I like to use to provide a specific benefit or offer. You see, the headline and the first description line are ways that we can put our primary keywords into the ad. That grabs the searcher's attention. The second description line is a great way of extending an offer, a discount, or something that distinguishes your product apart from the competition. So I'm going to focus on 3-day tours with experienced guides. And I am just in under the limit. Now, the difference here between display URL and destination URL. The display URL, if we go to our website and look specifically at the page that we have, this is the URL of the page. We're going to copy that, and we're going to put that in our destination URL. That's the page that we want people to go to. But my display URL, I'm not going to put the entire URL in there. I'm going to use the base domain, and I'm going to rephrase this. That way, when the searcher sees the ad, they'll see that they are going to a hiking page, and the destination URL will not be visible to them. In setting up your ads, remember to focus on the detail. Don't try and get as many ads as you can to focus on more general areas. The most effective ads are ones that set aside and isolate a specific product or feature or an idea that you have seen in your keywords, and it's easiest to manage and improve your campaign when you're taking small chunks rather than attempting to wrap your arms around the entire market.